Uh-oh. Ultimate Supreme Executive Chairman Drek.
Well, I guess Quark didn't eliminate them.
How observant of you.
Thank you, sir.
How if you were only so diligent in doing your own job?
Yes, sir.
Since our new planet is nearly finished, we need a plan to remove the world that is occupying our selected orbit. This time must be absolutely foolproof. Time is wasting.
So they still don't have a way to destroy that planet after we destroyed the missile on the ice planet. Hey, I will say this is a planet we've actually seen before, but we've never been. Since, yes, this is the planet we saw in the opening cutscene. I think I know what I need, but I don't have a way to get it yet. Yeah, it's like right there. We can't go through there, as you can see. I believe I remember correctly, we can do everything on this planet in one go. We just have to do it in a specific order. Remember correct, there's there's like 3 items on this planet that we want. One's an infobot, one is a gadget, and one is, I believe, an item for Ratchet. Like an actual upgrade, if this is the planet I think it is. I was wondering, the Agents of Doom are small enough that they can run under the lightning without getting struck. Makes them really good for dealing with these guys. Another reason why Agents of Doom are just such a good weapon. Right, it's this. Okay, I know what's coming up. One of the few times we get to do it in this... Actually, I think it's the only time this happens in this game.
Was it pi over infinity, or...
Hey! You need help fixing that thing?
Actually, I'm trying to destroy it.
Why?
I was contracted to re-engineer my enlarging machine to create huge, heavily armed mechs.
So that's where those mechs came from.
Precisely. Had I known Drek was behind this, I never would have done it.
Is there anything we can do?
Well, if you'll volunteer to be enlarged, you may be able to stop those mechs long enough for me to sabotage this machine.
And then you will change me back?
I've never tried that, but in theory, yes.
So, yep. May I introduce Giant Clank? Like I said, it's the only time in this game this happens, but yeah. It's fun being Giant Clank, because as you can see, Nothing can hurt us. Be careful. But you can still walk off the edge. And yes, everything you destroy here as Giant Clank will stay destroyed when you return being Ratchet. I mean, this is kind of fun playing as Giant Clank. I think this is the last wave. There we go.
Done. Now just step into the machine and we'll see what happens.
And now he's
Nice
back
have
to
you
normal.
back, I guess.
I've recalibrated the controls to allow only your specific circuit pattern.
Oh, perfect.
I don't know how to thank you two. Maybe this'll help.
There's our next info bot.
New! From Gadgetron, the makers of weapons and other fine products, comes the Hollow Guys. With the Hollow Guys, you can fool robots into thinking you're one of them. Match your wits against other robots. Work on robotic assembly lines. Attend robot parties. The Hollow Guys. Available only at Gadgetron headquarters for a limited time. Not to be used for illegal purposes. We're only in sanctioned areas. You will not actually become a robot.
If I can get that thing, I'll be able to get past those robot guards.
Robots are not so easily fooled.
Ah, what's that?
What?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I was wrong. We do need to go there. We do need to go to another planet to finish up here. But we can still do the other part, which I think has actually I forget what's over in this other section. Yeah, the Hollow Guys is the last gadget for Ratchet. Let's pick up the Tesla Claw and have every weapon in the game.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
With that, we now have every weapon from Gadgetron. If I remember correctly, this is impossible without, well, without the Hydro Pack. I mentioned when we got the Hydro Pack, it's situational how useful this thing is. But yeah, when they decide to use the damn thing, it actually has some really cool uses. Kind of reminds me of one of the challenges from Spyro. I believe it was Enter the Dragon. Oh no, Year of the Dragon, or which one was it? Fuck. It's the one with the dragon eggs. There's one in a challenge in one of the water areas where you have to go through a tube without hitting a single egg. I mean, hitting every enemy without hitting a explosive crate. Here it is. Okay, which one is this? Is this? Okay, good. It's Bolt Grabber. So with Bolt Grabber, we now will attract bolts from further away. This is one of the last two. I believe there. I forget. At least I think it's the last two. I think there is one on another upgrade for Ratchet on the next planet. But that's all we can do here for now. But you know what? While we're doing this, before we go to the Gadgetron, let's stop by. Because I keep putting this off because it's not really worth it. It's neat, but it's not the best item in the game. It's like, for going out of your way, they didn't make this thing worth it. It feels like a half-cooked idea.
Fantastic! You got it! Great work, kid.
So, are you gonna represent me?
You bet, kid. And as a signing bonus, I've got this.
Cool helmet.
That is a sonic summoner. It is used to attract sand mice.
Right, and it's all yours. Well, I'm off to finalize the paperwork. I'll have my people call your people.
Do you have people?
The sonic summoner allows you to
So yeah, now we can interact with sand mice. So all these little antennas we've been seeing all over, we can get a little sand mouse here to do a drill, to fire. It's very situational. They're only in a select few places, but you know what? More drones, are pretty useful to have. And they're pretty useful.